Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day. Just out on a walk with the boys, just getting some nature medicine, much needed. I'm sure most of us will agree that these days are quite challenging at the moment. Although I think as we raise our light quotient and we realise that we can actually move through them so much more quickly, it's amazing how just what's flattening you one day, the next day it's just vanished, it's gone, disappeared. So I think that we've been doing our work, we've been supporting others to do their work, and it's really paying off. We're so much more aware of all the things around us, we're aware of ourselves, our responsibilities, we're aware of what other people's responsibilities are. I posted something earlier on about boundaries, and I'm noticing much more that my boundaries have been tested. And I know that many of you who grew up as sensitives, empaths, whatever word you choose to use, I know many of us grew up to not have strong boundaries, to feel everybody's emotions, which actually were just our own being mirrored back to us. And we felt that near the mud squishing between under my feet, we felt these boundaries being tested. Are we able to stand in our sovereignty? Are we able to stand in our own power and move forward with that extra strength, with that let's give you a whiz around here. So many oak trees here. I love this path. This one, look at these here, just incredible, absolutely incredible. I'm staying quite close to home today because I'm trying to play catch up. Lots of things taking my time at the moment, and rightly so. But of course it's a challenge when you have so many things to do and so many people to connect with, that, as my beloved other half said to me recently, you have to prioritize. And for many of us, we've been working really hard to prioritize ourselves, put ourselves first and not other people. And now what we're being asked to do is to be able to put others first, but also, holding those boundaries, strengthening our boundaries where necessary, and being able to come from a place of love and support other people, which is why we came here. We came here for this purpose, to support others and to create the new earth, the new grids, change the old ways. And it's not necessarily an easy task, as there are many who they're not necessarily stuck, but they're working through other things that keep them in that programming. And those of us who, to a great extent, I'm not going to say 100%, but to a great extent, we've stepped away from that old programming. So beautiful. I think every aspect is beautiful to me. Yeah. We've stepped away from that programming, and we're working to lay down those new grids, create the higher vibrational frequencies, anchor them into the earth, into the planet. And it's not an easy task, because we're doing that through our physical bodies. We're creating our light body. We're bringing our light body online and releasing the things that were trapped within us, those old programs, old patterns that had been stored, if you like, within us. But now it's time to let them go, and it's not easy. It isn't easy, you know. It's very, very challenging for a lot of us, and many people are not able to lift themselves out of it, if you like, you know. So we're here to support them to do that. We're here to shine our light. And you know, we've had the most intense gateway recently, 11-11-11 gateway. I know myself, you know, I brought through some light language grids, which has taken me a while to integrate, to be honest with you. I will be putting them up for people to purchase if they choose. But at the same time, the energy's already been released, you know. Those grids, those codes have already been activated within the collectives, you know, the many collectives. There's not just one collective. You know, many of us who do this work, we're so different to many others who are anchoring in light. We've all got our own unique soul signature, our own unique codes that we're bringing through. We're not going to be the same as everybody else, and that's okay. But it's taken us a while to realise that. We don't have to, you know, follow everybody. We follow ourselves now. You know, we've come into, this has been the year of mastery. This has been the year of stepping into our sovereignty. You know, aligning and merging with our higher vibrational aspects. I know for me that's been the most incredible thing this last year or so, is these new, you know, like with the Sophia, bringing on the Sophia, merging with Sophia. It's been the most incredibly powerful and challenging to my ego thing that I've done, I think. But it's so worth it, because, you know, I don't even have to think now. I don't have to try and tune in and get answers. They're there instantly now. So I'm going to bring some light languages for us, because tomorrow is the 12/12, and then we're coming up to the winter solstice here in the UK, in Wales, and in the northern hemisphere. And in the southern hemisphere you've got the summer solstice, and we've also got you know, different celebrations going on. And for myself it's interesting, because for the last few years, as I don't class myself as a Christian anymore. Obviously I was raised as a Christian. I'm raised in a country that's mainly Christian based, so a lot of the beliefs obviously are ingrained in us, if you like. But for the past couple of years I haven't even entertained the thought of Christmas or Yuletide or the solstice. You know, to me it wasn't important anymore. And suddenly this year, what's happened is we've lost several members of our family, and I lost my closest friend in February, which, even though I hear us say there are no goodbyes, and I know there are no goodbyes. I know that, you know, death isn't, you know, there's physical death, but there isn't the death, there isn't a disconnection from us, you know. In the work that I do, she still works with me, she's still there supporting me. But what came to me recently, you know, my dad's going through some health things, and we don't know where we're going to be next year. And most of us now are working moment to moment. You know, we're not thinking of time in the same perspective as we have done for probably all of our life, you know. But this year I was sitting, and it just occurred to me the Christmas tree that I used to have and I've had for many, many years, since my children were very small. And I used to really enjoy putting the Christmas tree up and putting the lights on and just sitting there in the darkness with the lights on and looking at the ornaments that we've placed on them. And each year we would buy something new, and it was, you know, there's things that are from when the children were babies. And, you know, since my husband died, things have been so different. They've not been as important to me, and other things have become more important, you know. But I was sitting there the other day, or the other week actually, and I realised that by putting my tree up, it didn't mean to say I was saying that I was Christian, or that I believed in a lot of the teachings that we've been given for, you know, all our lives. That what was so important was to remember all of those who have helped to shape our lives, those who have supported us, those who challenged us so that we could grow, those people who loved us so much. And so for me, this year, it's going to be important to put my Christmas tree up. And I'm going to call it a Christmas tree because that's what it is called to me. This year I'm putting my Christmas tree up to remember those people and to give thanks and praise to those people who went before us. You know, our relatives, the people who loved us, those who walked beside us for whatever length of time they walked beside us. And I just want to tell them, you know, to express my love for them. I want to express my love for those who are still here. And I don't always find that easy. You know, I've protected myself for many, many years from feeling everybody's, you know, nothing was necessarily done to me. It's just about feeling so deeply. And you know, all of us had to pull ourselves in and pull our energies in, you know, not be so expansive, because when we're expansive even more, we feel everything more deeply. So anyway, I'm jabbering on as I normally do. So I'll bring some light languages through now, and this is to send my love to the earth, to those who went before us, those who are here with us now, walking along with us on our journey, our path, to those that are coming, those who will support us, those who are there supporting us, the other aspects of us that are supporting us. And allow this year to close out with so much love for the journey that we've been on and are on, and the work that we're here to do, and to give us a renewed sense of purpose, a renewed sense of drive for the missions that we came here on, that we came here to do. And let's support each other more and more now, and let's realize that we don't have to all be the same. We're all unique. We're all unique for a reason. Our soul signature is unique for a reason. Just by walking upon the earth, we're here for a reason, and we might not be conscious of it immediately. So I'll bring some light languages through for you now. And this is sent from my heart to your heart with so much love for Gaia, for the creatures, the trees, for all of nature, and for all of us. Mahia nei ha kushoya na hia kate e. Ana hia oish oia mat a kashini ha kate e la gat e shnuya le at me te oish kate e. Ka at nia tia o shakama huite e la yini e ka ta e lo ishkt e mata e la e. Ana hota e ka shit e chune matsuit e kenia ta alo ite e. Aga hata ala yini hitu e le ka shin mo tu e ne e. Shani ya la ha awe ka ta ni e chi e shini e. Ga hanoia la ni miti e shui ni e ka ta. Na hata ma ya chi shini hote e. Ka shinuite a lahi ana a kawi ana a. Ne he tia o shia uki ana matu e she e ne e. A tuia la ki ana hia tu uine me he te e. Sha ani a hui a kawi a mati ni e la ki a tu ne e. Shine la ni hi kuia ta e la. Maha na I shue na haka e na et e. Maha ni e shkui e. So, wishing you so much love and seeing this year close with so many more of us awakening to higher vibrational consciousness and radiating, rippling out more and more love from within our open hearts. So, wishing you so much joy, peace and love, honour, respect, gratitude, so much gratitude for you, for those who've supported me, for those who will support me. So much gratitude and love. Namaste.